for $5.99, you can give me $5.99 and still click the subscribe button because it's free.
This might be the one time I'm speechless.
Welcome back. So, I'm back here with Chris again. He's already got one of the seats out. Thank you very much, sir. Since everything has been marked and done up and everything fits nice, we're going to take the seats out. We're going to give it another vacuum here. We're going to flip it back. We're going to take the cage out so we can prep that for paint. And then put the rest of the sound deadening and heat deadening in. And once that is done, and while he's prepping the cage, I'm going to jump in and start doing electrical works. Oh, look at this. We get this nice foamy stuff. Silas. Here, he could. So we got some foam padding for a little bit of sound deadening. So we got the heat and sound for this stuff. Some will be gold, some will be silver. You're never going to see it. It makes no difference. So he's going to finish taking this stuff apart, and then I'm going to dive into the wiring, cleaning all that stuff up. Stay tuned. So Chris asked, what have I been doing with my life? Not a hell of a lot. No. Obviously, we got to continue to clean these up, but these will all be nice and wrapped pretty. Everything is just loose in here, just kind of hanging out until I could finish everything, because I need to move everything. But we've got a couple of fuses already in, one for the low beam, one for the high beam. So that's in there. More things to come. Obviously, I need to... This has a ground distribution block on it, which I may or may not use, depending on what I have to do in here. So, but I still need to run the positive from the other side, which I'm pretty sure I have some 8-gauge wire, which would be more than enough to go to this for just some LEDs. So, I don't know what else has to come through here. We will find that out when we burn that bridge in a little bit here. Oh, probably the fan, because it comes with a kit with a fuse in it, and honestly, if I could do that, that'll just eliminate some of this, but obviously I have to do it correctly, because this is a real Mishimoto part. I don't want to screw it up. This is obviously the power lead that they give you, so we got to figure out all that, which that power lead may just go to the fan. I'll ground the fan so that everything is up here and hidden. So we'll see on that. How you doing in here, buddy? So he's gonna clean it all up because we found more remnants of some unwanted guests. But he's going to go ahead and cover everything in some more heat and sound deadening here from basically the shifter forward. Basically what I did up there, and fill in a few spots down there and clean up under here a little bit. So he's going to do that, and then he's going to lay the nice foam down, the foam sound deadening, so it's nice and quiet, and it'll be a nice Porsche again. So he's going to go to town on that, and we'll check back in a little bit here. My Lanta, people. It looks so good. So, come through here. We've got my fan controller. We've got a really... I tried to rip my thumb off. Yep. I still have to do the ground, give myself a nice chassis ground somewhere. And then also, I can't do that on camera because it looks weird. I still have to do the heavy gauge wire to the alternator, to the starter, to the battery, all that. So I'm going to do the heavy gauge, which is over there. Later, along with chassis grounds and the ground for the battery and etc. I still am coming through here, and I still got to hide those wires and whatnot, but I'm still mapping out stuff. That's for the fan. This is also for the fan I just ran. This is for the horn. So I just got to tidy those up and bring them that way. But, oh my Lanta, look at this. It looks so good. ECU's hanging out there. We've got a throttle pedal in here. So what we got here is part of a bracket. And what it's going to do is this bottom piece is going to go right onto that nub right there. It's gonna then give me a point high up where I'm gonna slice a piece out of it so that I can put that lock and that throttle cable through this throttle pedal. Which obviously I need to finish mounting, but yeah, it's gonna sit nice and even. It's gonna look pretty. It's a very small pedal, which I will resolve at a later date. But the wiring's all cleaned up. I have to make this one loom or this one connector, and that's it. We're in it to win it in here. This is good. Very excited. Welcome back. We're here with the 1AT. I've done some stuff. Let me get you caught up. Off camera is just finished tidying up the intercooler piping, whatever. We've gone ahead and buttoned all that up. That is done. I am waiting for a girlfriend direct same day shipping delivery for some 5/8 hose to go from here to here, and then to go from the wrong size into the heater core because we forced it on, and anyway, that was a waste of an hour. So that has gotten you caught up. That is basically all I've done off camera. I've been working doing some house and yard stuff here. Inside, where I think at the same level I checked in with you guys, the wiring is done other than me having to pin this for the dashboard and a few little tiddly bits. So I would love to have Chris vacuum the carpet that's behind him one more time outside. Then, well, not outside the carport because it's downpouring, but outside of the car. So we can put that in, and then we can't do anything else on the interior until the cage is painted, which obviously can't be done in here because it's pitch black because the light went out over there. And the spotlights are now out back for another surprise I'll show you another day. And it's kind of dark and it's rainy, so yeah, that'll be another day. So interior could get sort of buttoned up. Once I do that wiring, we can put the dash in, which would be kind of pretty looking. That may look good, so maybe that'll be something we do tonight. But on tonight's agenda, a few little tiddly bit things. First thing is, we're gonna make a list. We're gonna make a windshield list. And the last thing on the windshield list is gonna be to clean the car and clean the windshield. So we're gonna go through, make that list, and I'll be right back. It'll be a few seconds for you. This will probably take me a half hour to go through and figure out all the little bits and bops that need to be done still. So be right back. The list is long, but it's not too bad. A lot of it is specifically listed, not like finished car, duh. So I tried to be semi-specific. A lot of tiddly bit stuff, but what we're going to start with and we're going to break apart and do is I'm going to hop underneath. I'm going to finish up the line to the clutch from where I mounted the fitting on the firewall. I'll go ahead and finish that. I'm going to finish the brake line that is hanging underneath the car for the rear brakes, which will attach to my Hydro e-brake, which was already in the car. This is not a drift car, but I want to do skirt things. So this was absolute garbage because the mount was absolutely garbage, and yeah, but it has a real Wilwood cylinder on it because I wanted a nice cylinder, and it's getting brake fluid everywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to mount this on the floor. We're going to set the passenger seat in so we know where it sits, and that way we can go ahead and mount this to the floor, and I will end up making an extension so I have lots of leverage, and then I'll be able to do cool skirt things, because other than that, this was nothing but a parking brake. So while I'm doing that, Chris is going to go ahead and wrap the exhaust. Wrap the downpipe and part of the mid-pipe here until he runs out of the wrap. Yeah, divide and conquer.
Let's go.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
You just saw Chris wrap the exhaust. Let's see what it looks like. Ooh, now he's going to take these 3 guys off and just replace them with the other ones, but he's going to wait till the morning because he got to go to bed. So yeah, we've got that going on. So that looks awesome. Very much excited about that. Over here, what do we have going on over here? So we have way down yonder, the clutch has been, the last piece of clutch line has been made. That's all set. So, line completed. Rear brake line completed. E-brake. Let's go take a look at that. So though it is partially completed, I do need to make a plate underneath, and we have to extend this bad Larry up this way so that I'm shifting and I could be grabbing that girl. So that is almost complete. The fittings are in. I protected the line where it went in through the body with some of that heat and sound deadening foil, because whatever. And there is going to be a plate that is over on the floor over there that's going to go underneath so that there's a nice, obviously, plate, because that's just floor. I'll just rip it out with nothing but washers. So the only brake line related thing I have to finish, which, as you saw, I didn't check off, is there. I need to get the proper fitting to go to this. Then to you. Woo, Nelly. Over the winter, those will be rebuilt and powder coated. That'll be cool. And then I think I'm going to do the same things with the shocks. I think I'm going to rebuild them and have the guy powder coat the bottoms of them, and then maybe powder coat the springs, or Cerakote. I don't know. He'll tell me what he. I'm just gonna hand him money. I like the guy. So anyway, so we can mark off another thing. Wrap exhaust done. We're not going to install it quite yet. Maybe tomorrow. So what else? Anything else? No, I don't think there was anything else we could check off. But that's pretty good. Do me a favor. Remember to comment, like, subscribe. But we're calling it a night. How am I going to do this? It looks so good. And we're not stopping anytime soon. Those seats are going to go back in. Oh! The cage is prepped for paint. So, yeah, that's going to be gold. That's going to be cool. And I've almost got all my intercooler piping. Almost. So, very close to the goal here. Very, 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 very close. Thank you very much.